Hey guys, welcome back to Film Spire. Today we'll talk about Biggie Hologram spotted in Brooklyn. Is it time for a tour? Let's head into it. In 2016, it was revealed that Faith Evans, the notorious B.I.G.'s widow, Voletta Wallace, his mother, and Bystorm Entertainment, the company that handles the rapper's estate, have allowed the holographic tech company ARHT Media to secure the rights to a Biggie hologram. Evans' long-threatened Biggie duets albums The King and I is soon to come down the pipeline as well. The hologram is promised to appear in a music video with Faith and rumoured to be a special guest for the spring's Puff Daddy and the Family reunion shows at Brooklyn's Barclays Center, as well as a possible King and I tour. Did anyone ask for this? 1999's Born Again tarnished what could have stood for the ages as a perfect discography by nudging B.I.G.'s voice into the present alongside stars of the moments like Eminem, the Cash Money Millionaires, Busta Rhymes, and more. Even when the experiment appeared to work, Dead Wrong and Dangerous MCs, the technique of reverse engineering production around pre-existing verses made a rapper whose calling card was godlike command and control sound like a hair out of step. 2005's duets The Final Chapter took even more liberties, sewing memorable B.I.G. vocals into songs featuring a who's who of what the fuck, ranging from Bob Marley to Tupac to Korn, and leaving many wishing the promise in its title that Biggie duets would be the last project of its nature would stick. A decade later, it hasn't. While it's possible for The King and I to be a great album, Faith is a great singer, and this is doubtlessly a very important project to her. There just isn't a precedent for it in the Biggie discography. It's hard to trust a new album after the last 2 decades played fast and loose with the legacy, with Faith and Puff as executive producers, but Faith seems aware of the trepidation. In late 2014 with HuffPost Live, she promised completely new records, utilizing B.I.G. raps to craft something more than the glorified remixes of Born Again and duets. One hopes for a better turnout, but the history of tinkering with this man's already perfect music gives pause. Why not let an ace producer into the vaults to sample the classics and make brand new music out of that? The urge to trot Biggie out and perform alongside him is peculiar. This hologram business is especially troubling in the light of recent posthumous performances by Tupac, Eazy-E, Old Dirty Bastard, and Michael Jackson. Spectacles that came across unnerving in spite of being born out of a place of love and adulation. Tupac shouting out Coachella ranks amongst the most confounding festival moments of our time, and the ODB Rock the Bells appearance was the pinnacle of a show so beset by technical difficulties, Method Man himself checked out. These aren't events fans are clamoring for. We're happy to let our heroes live on in our record collections and in music videos and old performance footage, snapshots of greats at their greatest. We don't need carefully engineered experiences to bring us shows from artists on the other side of the barrier of mortality. Surely, there is a better use for this technology and a better way to honor our legends than floating the bluish wraiths of the long dead back out onto the festival circuit to spook audiences by affecting their mannerisms to pre-recorded backing tracks. It chips away at a hero's greatness to keep making peculiar use of their likeness and leftovers. We won't ever forget the notorious B.I.G., and it doesn't take a slow drip of new Biggie content and appearances to keep his name warm in conversations about the greatest rappers of all time. Biggie didn't leave any flops behind. Let's stop creating them for him. But now, not even a week ago, a life-size realistic Biggie hologram was spotted in Brooklyn. Fans and in general people witnessing it had very mixed signals. While it is a big step in computer science to make this hologram work and look as great as it does, it is still created with questionable morals. What do you think? Should artists that have passed away only be remembered by what they themselves created whilst they were alive? Or do you think it's okay to use their bodies and even voices to create new songs, concerts, movies, or in this case, a hologram pop-up? Tell us in the comments. One argument that has been made is that the artists are not alive anymore, so they cannot consent to their bodies in a certain way or to say certain things. But on the other hand, the artists have passed away, so there couldn't be any negative effects of their fans wanting to hear or see them in a new way. Tell us what you think about this debate. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure that you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.